Hello and welcome to
Tonight Show with RK.
The Tonight Show with RK.
Tonight Show with RK.
Show with RK.
Welcome to the Tonight Show with RK.
I'm R.
I'm K. And boy, do we have an interesting show lined up for you today.
In tonight's lineup, we have, for the first time in the history of our show,
I mean, technically, anything we do this time, since it's our first show, will be the first time in the history of our show because it's our first show. So, don't really
We have-
to say that.
we
I mean,
have,
thinking about it, this might be our only show.
Kyle,
I just get that feeling.
can you please let me finish our grand
I
intro?
mean, yeah, sure. I was making sure we're on the same page because we have a reputation for doing one-offs. I mean, look at us, RK News, RK Awards, now a talk show.
Wait, Kyle, I think I'm seeing a trend over here.
Exactly. Whenever we host something like, the show and news, it always happens to coincide with one person's birthday. I don't know.
Sure, but I
That
guess
seems
I was
weird.
referring to RK being in the title. But sure.
I never even noticed that.
Anyway, as I was saying, we have, for the first time in a show,
And most probably last.
we have a total of 8 guests coming on today.
8. So sit right there and do nothing like Modi when students pleaded him for help.
Too far, Kyle, too far.
Anyway, let's head on to today's monologue.
First up, apparently, when asked by his friends what video he wanted to make, the first topic to pop up in the birthday boy's mind was farming, followed by taekwondo.
What makes this more odd is this person does have a girlfriend. And oddly enough, she was also the star of RK News segment, which we made a while back, and was also, coincidentally, a host at RK Awards and wanted to be addressed as Lord Ranella.
Oh, that's fine, Kyle, but I guess the point over here is farming is more important than girlfriends for teen nowadays.
Speaking of the certain teen, apparently it's his birthday today. And wait, am I reading this right? Today's show is dedicated to him because it's his birthday and he also happens to be the producer's boyfriend.
To introduce the producer's boyfriend, here's a short clip made by our team. Enjoy.
I'm a ganda banda.
Make them aunties grab a dunda.
I'm a ganda banda.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I'm a ganda banda.
Hey, hey, hey. Every time I walk in the room, get thunder. Everybody knows that here comes Gunda.
I'm a ganda banda.
Make them aunties grab a dunda.
I'm a ganda banda.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I'm a ganda banda.
Wait, I thought you were the producer.
It happened. Anyway, moving on.
A new trend is seeing a surprising amount of NEET and JEE students vlogging.
Kyle, let me correct you. It's a cool trend, huh?
Speaking of cool trends, let's invite our first guests on the show who are known for setting cool trends. So our first ever guest on the Tonight Show with RK. Please join me in welcoming the one and only Garbadu.
હવે અમે બોલાવે છે સૂરજ અને રૂમિત.
Nice.
Suraj, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
It is great to be here.
Suraj, we don't have a lot of time because we don't have a lot of money, to be honest. So we could only book a half an hour to 1 hour slot for our show. So we'll only be asking 1 or 2 questions per guest. So
Yeah, that's completely understandable because Anuraag hasn't been paying your fees.
exactly, we've been getting 5-10 rupees a year. So
Well, anyway, Suraj,
kinda tough.
it's only fair to ask you to give your take on this topic since you yourself are very respected in the field of dancing. What's one tip you would give Anurag so that he looks less like a Gujarati woman doing garba and more of a qualified dancer while dancing at parties?
I'm honored that you have given me this question. My one tip would be कि तू कोई tip follow ज नहीं कर. Don't follow any tips. Just dance your heart out like nobody is watching. Like you are on your last day on the earth.
Well, thank you so much, Suraj, and keep entertaining us with your moves.
Suraj,
Yes, you got that.
second question. If you had 2 lines of a song that you could dedicate to Birthday Boy, what would the song be, and can you sing it for us?
Yeah, I've got actually the perfect song that is describing the past Anurag before he got with Onela.
It's my life, whatever I wanna do. It's my life, whoever I wanna go. It's my life, whomever I wanna love. I'm a very good bad boy.
Thank you so much, Suraj, for coming on the show.
You're welcome, my friend.
Rumit, as a person of many dhoklas, I mean, talents yourself, a remarkable one is your ability to do garba. So, what one move best sums up Anurag? The floor is yours.
When he sees Onela. When he eats his food. And when he does Gegiri with Rachit. Aja Rachit.
Damn, Daya Ben. She would be proud if she saw you today. But Rumi, I think I can speak on behalf of every single viewer of our show tonight, which is probably 14 or 15. And they all have this one question on their mind. So you can treat this question as the nation wants to know question. So Rumi, what's your mom's recipe for making Shankar Khan?
Kyle, I can clearly see that the teleprompter does not say this.
Why does every question have to be of the love of your life?
Because I said so, and also he's giving me commission, so maybe I'll split it if you cooperate and follow the script.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then I'm fine. You should have said this in the start. So Rumit, here's my actual question. The nation doesn't want to know that. But what they want to know is what's one memory of Anurag do you have back in our classes in CCPT?
Yeah, so the memory I would like to share is when we used to sit on the first bench and I would give him the outer side of the bench so that he could talk with Onela and then eating his tiffin and laughing on lame jokes of Vinay sir on the sitting on the first bench. Yeah, that's the memorable thing I have of Anurag with me.
The memories.
Yeah.
That was a hilarious answer. Thank you so much for joining us, Rumit and Suraj. It was an honor having you here. Welcome back to the Tonight Show with RK. Our next guest is better known as the Some People or Great Ass. Please put your hands together for our very own Bihari.
Yogesh, you yourself are a fellow member of RK Matrimonials. Thank you for your faith in us and a very good boyfriend yourself. So,
Kyle, apparently they aren't dating yet though.
aren't? So as a future boyfriend, what's one way or one tip you could give Anurag so he can be better in that aspect?
That question I cannot answer, but one tip I'll give Anurag is you should visit way more, and not only visit but carry a tiffin box with you when you visit way, and focus on biology more.
That was a great answer, Yogesh. Our next question for you is, what emoji will you use to describe Anurag and why?
What emoji? Emoji with the glasses one. Why? Because in our group, only Anurag kind of wears the glasses, and it really suits him. He looks very smart in it. and also Casey Neistat fan. So
That was a really thoughtful answer, Yogesh. Thanks for being with us.
Our next guest is someone best described by a series of sounds only my fellow host can do. So please welcome
Dum dum dum.
Vince. You have known to be a caring and loving friend, and more than a friend to some people. What's one bit of wisdom you can give Anurag so that he can piss off on Ella far lesser than he already currently does? Because at this rate, he might as well share that Kit Kat.
I would like to ask him before taking impromptu decisions of cutting his hair, like a lot of it at one go. He could just ask Onella and take Onella's decision into consideration and not take such a rash decision so impromptu. So yeah, something like that.
Oh. I'm getting some subtle shade, and I'll just let you know that I will deliver this message to the person concerned.
Anurag, yeah.
Never cut your hair, whether facial or on top of your head, without consulting your girlfriend first. That includes shaving.
Anyway, I'd also like to ask you, what's one word you'd like to describe Anurag and why?
I would like to describe him as Gossip Boy because apparently he was the first guy who ever came up to me and he's like, do you have any gossip or something like that? Could you gossip? And then with that smile of his. So, that was really refreshing to see a guy come up and ask you that. So, yeah, that's good up to a certain limit. Yeah. So
That's true. That's true. Thanks for joining us on our show. We really enjoyed with you.
Yeah, same.
And I hope.
I could wish I could say the same for Kyle, but yeah.
Some people concerned have listened to you and are listening to our show and take it into account next time they do.
Thank you.
Sure.
Speaking of friends, here is Anurag Jajoo's close friend Anuj Doshi dedicating a song to him.
This is for the most Gamina friend I've known, Anurag. Happy birthday, bro.
Next up, we have the person deemed as the cutest person in the group and also a very own maths whiz. Please give it up for the one and only Jagat. Woo!
Jagat, welcome to the show. First off, how is University of Toronto going?
It's great, a little bit hectic and less of sleep.
Oh, good to hear. Well, we all wish you the best of luck. But now on to the recurring topic, which I really don't wish to continue, but apparently RK consists of 2 letters, so I have to follow the script. So Jagat, in your opinion, what one job do you think best suits the birthday boy Anurag? And why do you think he should pursue it?
Anurag is smart, intelligent, and hardworking. So whatever job he takes up, he's going to succeed because of his passion in it. But if I want to choose one job, I guess he'll be a good businessman because अपना मारवाड़ी भाई the deals बहुत मस्त करेगा.
That was a great answer, Jagat. Personally, I see him being as a housewife, cooking food, making me a hot cup of coffee when I come back from a long day at work.
Very wise words,
Coffee, Jajoo Boy. मैंने तेरी कॉफी की तारीफ सुनी है, but तूने पिलाई नहीं है.
Anurag, please note that you have to make coffee for Jagat after this. So keep that in mind.
Definitely.
Speaking of wise, Kyle, Jagat, you're possibly the wisest person in our group. What one aspect of Anurag that has inspired you in a way, if any?
Anurag is basically a person who never gives up on something which he really wants to achieve. And he has a curious mind. So whatever he wants to achieve, he gets it done. So that's what I like about him.
Well, I would say personally.
And yes,
that
he's a
his-
fitness freak, as I have seen on his Insta story.
Yeah, that's still not what I was
Kafi
saying.
dhone
I
ko.
think his patience for dealing with baby Hitler every single day, the past 2 years, is the single greatest inspiration you can have. But who am I to speak?
I
Thank you
definitely
so
second on
much,
that.
Jagat.
And one more thing for Anurag.
Hurry. Please go on.
Happy second year anniversary.
Ah,
And Onella too.
thank you so much, Jagat, for coming on our show, and all the best for your university.
It was my pleasure.
Welcome to the Tonight Show with RK. Our next guest is a person who has seen Anurag more than his own girlfriend.
So put your hands together for Aryan Hinduja. Woo!
Thank you.
Aryan, if quarantine has taken a toll on us was a myth, you certainly proved it right. Jokes aside, Aryan, if you were given the power to change one thing about Anurag, physically or behaviorally, what would it be and why?
Okay. So many things could be changed about him. He is a terrible person. Terrible. Okay. He always forgets. He always forgets. Who are we kidding? He's the best. He cannot be changed. I think one thing can be changed. Which is Onella.
Okay, then whatever. You should take that up with Onella. Onella, he said it, not in the script, not me. Aryan, one final thing. You are the only one who talks about X more than mathematics itself. So, what's one piece of advice you could give Anurag so Onella doesn't become an X?
Okay. So I think अनुराग तुझे उसे खाना देना चाहिए, बहुत सारा खाना, and उसको गलती से भी लड़का मत बोलना, and उसे बहुत सारा खाना दे, and don't shave, she likes it rough, and उसको बहुत सारा खाना देना, and try to play less with her hair, and again most important उसको बहुत सारा खाना देना भाई. Thank you.
Oh wait, what's that? I probably think that Onella says he'll turn into her ex and not the other way around. But if I'd have to answer that, I say he should keep renewing his contract with RK. RK matrimony.
Aryan, you are the literal definition of an OG, true childhood friend. But thanks for coming on the show, and we hope that your relationship with Rachit's boyfriend continues to go through with or without an M.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, RK.
Welcome back to the Tonight Show with RK.
If you're wondering what this apple is for, have a quick look at this ad. So, in the COVID-19 pandemic, at RK University of Harvard, we developed a wax that is COVID resistant and can also be applied on fruits such as apple. So, this apple has been clearly waxed, and as you saw previously, it was tossed by few of our scientists. But this is still safe to eat. So, this is the COVID-19 resistant apple. With every 10 apples, you get a free banana and no contact delivery.
Next up, we have the one guest who has been talked about more than the birthday boy himself by every single interviewee we've had so far. It's the one and only Onella Fernandez.
Woo! So Onella, how have you been?
Great.
So, you happen to be in love with the one person we all hate.
Debatable.
Hate. Hate a lot. Very much. So, my question is, why? Why do you?
That is a very good question. I don't know.
That's a pretty weird answer. But usually in a relationship, the man is the one who wears the pants. In your relationship, what's the case?
I feel like both of us wear pants because it's more convenient and more comfortable. I don't believe in these gender norms. If anything, I think women are superior.
Okay. Sexism doesn't exist. Next up is the most important and some would say debatable question of our show so far. So, Anela, think before answering this question. A lot. Head hair or face hair?
There's nothing to think, Kyle, because it's obviously face hair. Because head hair is taken by someone else. Because someone else loves Anurag's head hair. Shrushti!
That was a cough. No, we don't have COVID.
Wear mask, kid.
हमने नहीं पहना है, तुम लोग पहनो. Be smart.
Anyway, we asked your boyfriend what would be the ideal idea for his video. His answer was farming and taekwondo. Why do you think that he did not answer girlfriend, engineering or family? What could be the reason?
Because he doesn't love any of those things. Because we are broken up already.
Okay.
I introduced her as his girlfriend.
I forgot to tell you before that.
Ex-girlfriend is with us here on Ella. Woo! And our final question. Well, it didn't really make sense now because we thought that you all were actually still together. But you can just reminisce on a time that you all were together.
Common mistake, it's fine.
Yeah. So, quarantine has been difficult for most couples. For some people. And it's been challenging, to say the least. So, our question is, during this time, has Anurag improved in any way from before or stayed the same or actually gotten worse?
He definitely goes to the toilet a lot. So that's improved. But in all other aspects, I think he has.
Remain the same?
Yes. Maybe even
Worse.
Not surprised at all.
Anyway, it was great to have you here on Ella Fernandez.
Likewise.
Yes.
And stay tuned for our next round, which is actually a game, and it's called Girlfriend versus Boyfriend. Girlfriend versus Boyfriend. Welcome the two contestants of a game called Boyfriend versus Girlfriend. Please introduce yourself. Who's boyfriend and who's girlfriend?
I'm Rachit Arora.
And I'm Onella Fernandez, the boyfriend.
Oh, acha.
I mean the girlfriend. Whoever wears pants, no one cares.
Yeah, same thing. So, how this round game works is I'm gonna ask you all 10 questions, and you all have to make a buzzer sound with your mouth. So, Rachit, what's gonna be your buzzer?
Ah.
Okay, that's your buzzer. That's your buzzer sound. And Anela?
Ooh.
Okay. Now that's whoever buzzes in first, they get to answer the question. If they answered correctly, they get 1 point. And if they answered incorrectly, it passes on to the second person. There are 10 questions.
No, it's going to be me. This is going to be competitive.
Even your...
Got. Are you ready?
Maybe.
I am ready, he's not.
The first question. What is Anurag's favorite color? It was Anela.
Red.
Correct answer. Ding, ding, ding. 1 point. 1-0. Girlfriend is winning, Rachit.
Okay.
Second question. What is Anurag's favorite type of footwear? Rachit.
Sandal.
Correct.
Hey,
1-1.
I knew this.
Third question. What was the one thing that Anurag said kept him busy during quarantine? Ornella.
Making videos.
Okay, Rachit, if that's close enough, but Rachit, let's see.
Going to the toilet.
Okay,
So I'm going to give that point to Ornella because his answer was making Ornella's gift,
In your
which
face.
was the video.
In your face.
So it's 2-1 to the girlfriend. Fourth question. If Anurag was a flower, which flower would he be? Rachit.
Daffodil.
Ornella.
Hibiscus.
Are we getting more tries?
Orchids.
Okay, y'all are useless at this. No.
Rose.
The correct answer was rose. But none
now
of y'all
you
get
get
points.
it.
None
You
of
get it.
y'all get
No,
points.
you don't get it.
It's over. It's over.
I should have.
Fifth question, still 2-1.
Okay.
If Anurag was not pursuing engineering, what job would he do? Rachit?
Photographer.
Wildlife photographer.
You're both wrong.
Oh.
How do you
Video
not
editing,
know
video
this?
editing.
Yeah, it's film editing. So you'll get the point. You'll get the point. I give it.
Thank you.
So it's 2-2 now, all tied up.
Yes.
Ornella, disgraceful. Sixth question.
Yeah.
What do you think is Anurag's favorite feature about himself? Physically. Ornella.
No, she can't do this.
Yeah, I mean. Okay.
Beard.
Correct.
Yes.
3-2 to Rachit coming in clutch, taking the lead from the girlfriend. Ha! Proves it. Seventh question. What do you think is Anurag's favorite nickname of himself? Ornella?
Babu. Chocolate boy.
You can't answer twice, but no. Rachit. You get one shot. Come on.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
It's Jajoo.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What I call it. It's still 2-2. Eighth question.
3-2.
Oh, it is?
Editing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You can
That
3-2.
was not even a well-deserved point.
no.
We were like,
His thing was filmmaker, film editing. So you're in the lead. Currently, if it had to end now, boyfriend wins.
Thank you.
Ornella. Chance for you to catch up. If Anurag could shoot any animal in a photography session, what animal would it be? Ornella.
Pandas.
Cat.
It's a panda. He doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know
Well,
it.
see, what he said was anything underwater or fast.
Bullshit.
Panda is not
Think
underwater
of
or
panda.
fast.
I
Cats.
swear to God.
No, now we are sticking to his answer. No.
So I don't think either of y'all get points because that's what he answered.
Yeah, we are sticking to his answer.
That's what he answered. Anything underwater or
doesn't know what
fast.
he wants. He's
You can
a
make him realize
child.
that later.
Okay. Next question. What's one scar of Anurag and how did he get it? Ornella.
He has a scar on his eyebrow, basically. So he was playing with his dada and he was wearing his shoes, so he tripped and he fell.
He is not answered that, so I
But I
can't
know
take
it.
it. Nah.
What nonsense is this? I mean,
Okay, if you can say one, he's given two. If you can say either one of those, you'll get the point.
one of his scars.
Yeah,
The cyst.
he's two more he has given. So,
Is it a scar to his life or to his body?
life, I think we all know the real reason. Engineering. And
I
some
thought it was
reasons
the
we
childhood.
cannot say. Physical scars, please. Let's not get deep into the therapy session. Come on.
This is the last question.
Okay, maybe you
No,
can tell us one
I-
of his scars and we'll tell you how he got it.
This is the final question. So, Ornella has to get it to tie it. And if Rachit
So
gets
tell
it.
us one of the scars and I'll tell you how he got
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to give you hints.
Yeah.
It happened at a place where at one point all four of us were there together.
Trampoline park? But there was no injuries.
We were in a lot of places together. That doesn't narrow it down.
It was a place where Vidita also came occasionally.
We've hardly gone anywhere with Vidita. No offense,
Vidita. it
You suck at this.
It happened. No, it happened due to Anurag's stupidity.
That's
like every other
Okay, that's also true. The biggest hint, final hint.
Library. Library.
I wasn't there.
Dog.
Even I wasn't there. Even I wasn't there.
No, but we were there at one point.
Yeah, at one point,
Ah.
yes.
So that just gets the point. But you didn't get the whole point.
Yeah, but it's
You have to
okay.
tell where it happened.
The finger.
On the
And he got injections.
Which finger?
on the middle
which hand?
finger of his right hand.
No, I don't know that.
So Anela gets the point. Yeah, you have to say. I mean, come on, he was that close.
But you asked where is the scar?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
What
but
was
where
the
is
original
it?
question?
Yeah, where was the
I
car
don't
and how
know
did he
two
get
stars
it?
Because I know his eyebrow also has a scar.
Yeah, and the second one he said was right elbow from scooter accident.
Yeah, that also I know. He
Yeah.
was driving in Lokhandwala.
So y'all are all tied up now. Great. Girlfriend and boyfriend are exactly the same place.
That
Oh,
his
ये बहुत
eyebrow,
सही होता है यार मैं जीत जाता
his
तो
eyebrow scar is his favorite scar. I don't know how he didn't think of it. I'm gonna beat you.
अरे हो गया था.
But it's true.
It has to be the first thing he thinks
उसका
of.
क्विज और मेरा क्विज ले लो उसके बारे में मैं उसको
हाँ.
ज्यादा जानती हूँ देख
One.
Okay. So now we have one final question since y'all both have tied all the questions and it's currently at 3-3. So this final question is for 1000 points. So whoever wins is winning by 1000 points and is by far the superior one in Anurag's life. Are you ready for the question?
Yeah.
Your buzzers again. Rachit, what's your buzzer? Or Nella? The final question is, what is the one location which is in this world that's Anurag's favorite? Rachit.
1441 Pizzeria.
No, the beach.
Well, what if I say it's not a location but more like an environment and
An environment for what?
where he feels the most comfortable and enjoys the most.
My home.
Rachit wins. No, I'm kidding. That's not the answer. It was.
Oh, that's not the answer.
No. Oh God. Imagine if Anurag said, Rachit's house.
No. That's the answer.
Well, his answer was
Where?
a place with Anela without any disturbance,
Oh.
or any place with his mama.
Okay. That's
It's
reasonable.
okay. You win, no
But
problem. But
yeah,
I win in life.
but the दूसरी बार my home. I gave her the clue the second time.
I win.
It's okay. So for now,
I played well.
we can say after a 2-year relationship
2 and
with breaks in the middle of breakups and makeups, whatever. Are you all still dating? Are you all not? Who knows? But currently, by just a slim margin, the girlfriend has won.
So that brings us to the end of the Tonight Show with RK, and we've spent a lot of money on this. So if we don't get our TRP ratings back, you will pay us, Anurag. But happy birthday to you and happy anniversary.
Cut.